Good day to everybody out there. Uh, you guys know I live here in the tropics, kind of in the jungle setting or whatever, and it's really, really warm here. It's been warm here for a while now. We're coming up on the rainy season actually, but today um, I came in. I don't usually have the air conditioner on all the time. Like if I get really uncomfortable, I'll turn it on. I usually just have a fan on. But today I went out and I went to go get some food to make a salad. Some tomatoes, cucumber, onion, red pepper, olives, and so on and so forth. Well, I came back in and I turned my air conditioner on, and it had this really, really loud noise, and I was disturbed by it. Now, I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but I'm going to turn it on. You can hear it. It's not funny. Let me see if you can hear it. And this is my air conditioner here. I don't know if you can hear the tapping. This thing isn't even a year old. I've been here for almost a year. Actually, I've been here for about a year now. But it's tapping. It was louder than that earlier. I mean, it's still cold. So usually at nighttime, I usually see like a frog up here on the wall, and I think that it be coming from out of here. And earlier, it was all this black stuff or something that was on it when I turned it on. I'm not sure if a lizard or a gecko or something got up in there and got stuck or what. But I just called my guy to have someone come by here, and they're going to come by here shortly. He said I should probably get it serviced. So we're going to service it on Tuesday, but they're going to come by here and check it out. I remember before last year, I turned it on and it wasn't working at all. And I'm going to turn it off. And when they opened the panel up, it was this frog that had got stuck in the circuit board and had burned up. So it burned up the actual it burned up the frog in the circuit board. It was crazy. But yeah, you need. I don't want to say you need because I'm okay with heat. It's just when it becomes like if I'm trying to do something or something or it's more than one person here, then the air conditioner becomes more it's needed more. But like I said, I was coming back in from grabbing something to eat from the veggie stand, and my goodness, I was like, what the hell is going on with this noise? Why is this noise here? So maybe it's a frog up there or a lizard or something, which is also alarming too because one time there was a frog up on the step here in a bag, and the snake came up on the step to get the damn frog and ate the snake. Man, I tell you. So I don't like frogs in the house, but it's been a frog in here every day. I'll capture it with this glass here and and then throw it out, and then next thing you know, the next day there's another frog in here. And then sometimes you'll hear it making noises. It's something making noises. These frogs sound different than the frogs. You know how you hear frog noise on TV and it'll be like whatever the frog noise, the frog noises are different here. But yeah, it's just so many times. It was a couple times. It was a scorpion in the damn house. One time in my bathroom here, and the other time, it was one that was coming in the front door or the side door, whatever you want to call it, and it was crawling up the wall, and it ended up coming in the house. Oh no, it almost came in the house. I grabbed the broom here or machete or something. The one in the bathroom, I grabbed the machete and then I was gonna say put an effing hole in the wall. I did put an effing hole in the wall, trying to swipe at it. I ended up cutting it, but I did put a small dent or hole in the wall, trying to get to the damn scorpion. It was a small one. I don't even know how big they get, but I don't really like to deal with none of that stuff, you know. But I do live here in the woods, so it's to be expected that there's things that are going to be coming up. But the guy's going to be coming by here soon. I don't know what time he's coming. It's after 4, so he'll probably be by here soon to tell me what's wrong with it, and then they'll come back by here Tuesday to give it a service. So yeah, I don't know what can I do to like keep frogs out of here. They come in here. I don't know how they get in. I think because the crack in the door and whatever other way they get in here too. But what do you guys know about frogs, and what can I do to keep frogs out of this house? Because I don't want no snake coming in here snacking on a frog or anything else coming in here looking for a frog to eat. Because, like I said, it was a frog on that step down there in a plastic bag. I didn't even know it was a frog in the bag. But when the guys came up here to kill the snake, which I didn't ask them to, I just asked them to get the snake, but they killed it. They said he was eating. He was up there getting a frog. So I need some remedies to keep frogs out of the house. If there's some type of, I don't know, garlic or something. If maybe I have to Google that. But if someone's on the live or that's watching the video can give me a tip or two, let me know. Because I don't want to have no frogs up in here, especially messing up my air conditioner. I don't want to hear no noises like that. I like to have when my air conditioner's on, I like to kind of have it to where I can still watch TV without hearing a tapping or bing, 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 bing in the background. And that's what I'm kind of hearing. So yeah, another day living off grid where there's a problem that I can't fix. But if I didn't have an air conditioner, I probably wouldn't have to worry about it. You know, but it's good to have some good cool air, especially on these 88, 89, 90-degree weather days when it's kind of cloudy all day today. So it hasn't been as hot as it should be. But like I said, I don't use the air conditioner that often. I just turned it on when I came back in so I could cook. And that noise came on and I was just like, man, what the hell is this? And when I turned it off, it was like this black residue or something, looked like something got squished or something. So maybe it was an animal or like a lizard or gecko, whatever you want to call them up in there. So yeah, the guy's coming by here to check it out. I know it's a modern day kind of off-grid thing that I got with the AC. It's not necessarily living in the sticks or like a bushcraft style, but we do have AC here. Like I said, it's 88, 89 today, and the sun hasn't even been out really, and it's still hot. I could deal with the heat. I don't mind the heat so much. I could deal with it. It's the cold weather I can't stand, but the heat I could deal with. You know what I'm saying? Oh, those seeds I planted almost 2 weeks ago. Some of them have come up. Most of them didn't. You know what happened? When I used to put those seeds in the trays, I used to have them under the house so they would be protected from rain. Well, what happened was I left them out there on the table in the back without any covering, and it rained. It poured down rain one day for about 25 minutes. And by the time I recognized it, and it was just coming down really hard. So I ran outside. By the time I got out there, it was probably like 7 to 8 minutes later. That rain had came down and hit the soil so hard, and I don't know if the seed splashed up or what, but a lot of the stuff didn't come up. So I'm thinking that the rain kind of damaged it. Even though when I ran outside, I was able to put them under the table. By the time I got out there, it was still oversaturated with water. So I don't know if seeds got out or what, but most of them didn't germinate. Some of them did, and I'm crediting that to that hard rain. And it only rained that day. It was the next day. It wasn't even the same day that it was the next day. And I don't even think it was rain on the forecast. It just started coming down really heavy. It was like that. So I think I damaged those seeds. So I got to replant all 4 of those trays again, which I'm a little upset about, but it is what it is. I got to get it done really soon because rainy season is coming, and I want to get all those things planted. So when the rain does come, everything will be well adjusted. The roots will be adjusted, and you know, I won't have to worry about the plants dying from too much rain because the roots are not, because fruit trees are okay with all that rain, but the vegetables and they just don't like all of it right away. They kind of like to be eased into it, I think. I really haven't had a thriving garden here yet because I put all my focus into trying to get these fruit trees that were already here cleansed around and pruned and operating again. That's why the mango trees are thriving right now, even though they're breaking because they aren't used to having all that weight. And last night another branch broke because the trees are really high. With all of that clutter that was in the mango orchard, they weren't getting any sunlight. And so they could get sunlight, they would keep rising and rising and rising so they can get sunlight, competing with each other. And now that we've cut half of them down, they're able to get sunlight, they're now producing. So all that heavy weight from them old mango branches, and uh, they're just cracking and falling over. And it's not the greatest thing. So next year, I think by the end of this year, what we're going to do is we're going to cut them in half so they can grow back even stronger. And if they taste good, then we're going to keep them. But the ones that don't taste good, we're probably just going to get rid of them altogether, or maybe just cut them in half and keep them for the shade, because the shade is good for the soil. Because we don't want to have all that hot sun directly impacting the soil and causing it to dry out. You know, the soil, like I like for the soil to retain its moisture, because that's pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know the AC is still working, but it has this really loud tapping noise. And I think there's an animal or a frog or like a lizard that got stuck up in there. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just got finished eating my lunch slash dinner, which was some tomatoes, red pepper, cucumber, which I'm upset about. Cucumber tasted like it was poison on it or chemicals. Just bought the cucumbers. I had some cucumbers back there growing, but there wasn't any protection on that. It was too much heat. I wasn't able to water it as much, and it was kind of like an experiment anyway. But that's more of a sign that we need to start growing our own, which there is some more cucumber back there now. We just put them back there last Tuesday, so they probably should be, in another couple months, they'll be producing, or we'll be able to get some cucumber from them. But the cucumbers I bought today from the veggie stand, I chopped them up. I chopped one of them up with the skin. I tasted it as I was cutting it, and man, it tasted like some type of chemicals was on it. So then the next one, I used this thingy right here to cut the skin off. And it still tasted like it was a bunch of poison and chemicals on it. So that kind of messed up my whole little salad that I made. I had to take all the cucumbers out or eat around them. And it just was like, you know what? This is another reason why we need to grow our own food, because cucumbers at the damn veggie stand here were still tasting real toxic. I don't know what they're spraying on them to preserve them, but it wasn't good. And I would just put this video up on my IG today about these farmers in the United States spraying all this pesticides. And these guys were in full garb with a mask on. They had a whole, it was like a whole covering that they wear from head to toe, spraying pesticides on the strawberries. And I'm not naive to think that that shit isn't going on here, because it's probably, of course, it's going on here. People want to save their money and capitalize as much as they can on selling their products. So I just said, man, look, we got to hurry up and get this going. And I should have just went on and started the garden a long time ago. But like I said, I was working on the fruit trees and working on everything that was up front that was already here. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate y'all for watching. This is See Thy Wealth, water your health. Drink a glass of water.